Hello and welcome to episode 68 of Series 6 of Master League Story Mode. We are back for some more Ponte Preta action, and we start off back in Campinas with a fairly easy game against Bahia. Then we've got what could be a tricky game against third place Grêmio, and then we've got the big balls. The Billy Big Balls of this episode as we go back to the Moises Lucarelli for the semi-final of the Copa Libertadores. This is what we're all here for. This is why we got out of bed this morning. This is the most important match in Ponte Preta's history. And that might seem like an exaggeration, but it absolutely isn't. Let's not forget Ponte Preta yet to win a trophy of any kind, and this is their best opportunity ever. Well, maybe the league as well. But yeah, this is going to be absolutely huge. Matty Dubs, Mattios, both quick off the mark as ever. Welcome. Liam, hello. Liked the stream. Good stuff. Ananth, welcome. Malauna, welcome. All the lads are here. Good stuff. Before we get going today, a couple of things. First of all, obviously to anyone watching this back or anyone on the stream now, I'm potentially looking at whether or not I can, rather just publishing these streams as one long bulk, whether I download the footage and split it up into probably 3 individual game episodes just for the people watching back on YouTube. So if anyone watching this now or watching this back would like a little bit of very simple editing work, it'll literally be chopping up a video into 3, exporting it and sending the files back to me. Then let me know. Contact me via the email. It would be obviously a small fee for that. It would be only very tiny. But I just want to give an opportunity for people to watch these who don't want to watch an hour and a half stream, because I can imagine that must be pretty difficult sometimes. So it's half a plan that I've been mulling around. I might try it myself on this episode, see how it works, and then I'll try and space it out so it would basically be 1 episode a day for the rest of the week. There may then be some issues if you watch the stream, but don't. Anyway, it's just a maybe. Bonnie, welcome aboard. Untonich, welcome aboard. And Mattios, yes, I do have a semi for the Copa Libertadores. Their inclusiveness as a club, you know, it was one of the things we looked at in the introduction to this series. You know, they have always been a side that have been based around racial democracy. That is the term that they use pretty much throughout their website and everywhere. And they put up a great tweet earlier this month, and it's a black fist. Ponte Preta has always prided itself on being the first racial democracy in national football. I'm guessing that's in Brazil. There's no room for discrimination here. We will never forget the ideals inscribed in Ponte Pretano. We will never forget the ideals inscribed in the Ponte Pretano DNA. I mean, that's moving stuff. Really moving stuff. And more than ever, I feel like they deserve a cup. You know, that's what we want. We want a cup. We either want the league, we want the Copa Libertadores. So we've got to start strongly in this semi-final. Ricardo, welcome aboard. Solo, welcome aboard as well. You're here for a very important matchup. And actually, they've got a full manifesto on their website, you know, tying in with the worldwide movement around Black Lives Matters. And yeah, it's pretty moving stuff. So I would go and have a look on their website. But essentially, you know, they're saying we cannot remain silent. They've been around for 120 years. Maybe someone can Google this for me now. Again, there's so much stuff that I always think I should prepare before these streams. But when were the first black players in English football? Presumably older than 120 years. I don't know. I'm not actually sure. Looks like we might be having some problems with the stream, but we're just going to crack on anyway. Let's go and take a look at the schedule. As we said, we've got Bahia, always one of the worst sides in the league. This should be a nice, easy start to the stream. There shouldn't be any problems with this. And then we've got a really tough game away at Grêmio. That is going to be a test, absolutely. And then Diaz Agrecio. Yeah, we're a little bit gutted that it is a fake team. I'm pretty sure it's a fake team. I don't think they are. Yeah, they're a fictional team from Uruguay. Hey, look, we deal with it. This is the hand we've been dealt. I feel like they're going to be tricky. One thing you always notice with players from these sort of fake teams is they can be weirdly good. Like a strange spread of stats that you wouldn't see for a real player. So I think this is going to be a difficult one. But anyway, let's start the episode off taking on Bahia. I think this is going to be, hopefully, the perfect introduction to this episode. Just to ease us in gently here. Just Did I check any messages there? No. MJ, of course, on the dramatic improvement. That's massive. Completely forgot about that. Scout's got something for us. I think we've already looked at that. MJ, yeah. MJ, could potentially become one of our best players. Could become our highest rated player if this dramatic improvement goes well. So Fernandez, yeah, we looked at him in the Scouts, I think, at the end of the last stream. 31-year-old. We're still definitely interested in signing this young lad. Fairly young lad. 23-year-old. I think it's Alexis McAllister. When I looked at him, I said, that is a Scottish name and that is a Scottish-looking man. And he is Argentinian, and as is his father. But his father's father is Scottish. He's got Scottish roots. So, yeah, big fan of that. Big fan of that. And a big fan of this player. I think he is at Norwich. I think he's been signed by Norwich. I think it was Norwich. I think he's been signed by Norwich, but then loaned back to Boca. Pretty sure that's what it was. But highly rated. Highly rated. Brighton. It's Brighton, not Norwich, yeah. Definitely would like to sign him. What we do need to do to be able to sign him is to get someone to 81 rated. Best chance of that? Probably MJ, although he's only 77 rated, isn't he? Thiago Maia is our highest rated player now alongside Yuri Alberto. Anyway, let's get into it. Enrique, welcome aboard. Thoughts, everyone, on the lineup for this game? How soon after is the Grêmio game? This is absolutely a game that we should be winning. No doubt about it. 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Do we look to rotate? What am I doing? Do we look to rotate at all for the slightly more difficult game? If anything, we want to be rotating for the Copa Libertadores. Ooh, tough choice here. Yuri out on the right and Ziggy in the middle has provided us with a lot of goals. Although the last game, Santos, was our first loss in a long time. A 3-2 loss. It was a tight game. But ultimately, it was the home side that came out on top. Yuri Alberto definitely played because he was coming up against his old team. Didn't really impress. Everyone's looking fairly fresh, though. I think Bustos, we want to keep getting him minutes. I think I'm going to leave this as it is. I think Yuri Alberto is a little bit tired. We'll give him a rest. MJ has to play. Malauna's saying go with the second side. But he always brings back memories. The 5-2 comeback, of course. Good shouts there, though. That was epic, wasn't it? We could maybe give Arnaldo a run out today to give Marcinho a break so we know he's going to be fresh. We're not really a rotation side, and I think we've got enough time. I'm not going to make any changes. I could live to regret that, but I think we're fine here. But here, as we expect, a very, very poor side. 60 rated centre-back. How are they even in the league? Were they promoted with us? I think they were. They were a promoted side. They actually have 2 titles to their name, surprisingly. It was 1988, the last one. And they finished 11th in 2018. Okay. 62 rated goalkeeper. Good shout, Liam. Let's get some shots off with MJ. Score some goals. We're at the Magisto, so let's go out and impress. Let's go out and entertain. Bit of Jogger Bonita. That's what we need. That's what we need today. Right, MJ on the ball. The problem is I'm always a little bit too happy to try and dribble with MJ. And it's affected his game, it's affected his career. He's our best, in theory, player with the ball at his feet. We often try too much with him. Now with him on a dramatic improvement, that is going to be very hard to resist. But by doing the simple things right, MJ's been playing actually pretty well recently. Scored a good goal recently. This is our full strength side. Zico knows that every single point counts in Serie A at the moment. So we go out full bore every time. There's going to be no resting from this side. No rest for the wicked. Marcinho looks to take his man on a run down this right-hand side. Strong running from the right back. Can he get away from Ronaldo? He can. Whips one in. Ziggy's there. Whoa! Almost straight away. And that's great work from Marcinho. Saw the weaker, slower man, shoulder to shoulder. That's great. A little arm wrestle there, a little tug maybe, but just enough to avoid the referee's attention, but get him ahead of his man. Really strong start there from the right back. Oh, that's dangerous. Get away with it. Bustos good closing. Ziggy also closing well. That was very close. Elton. Marcinho can't get to it. Gabriel's a little bit out of position here. That's a good ball into Aloui. Big chance there for the visitors. 5 minutes in. 5 minutes, 2 big chances. One for either side. This is nicely done. Marcinho couldn't win it back there. Simple stuff really. Decent effort. Thankfully wide. Ivan spots Marcinho. Unmarked over on his right hand side. Good ball into him. Marcinho given time. Looks up and sprays the ball out to Abner. Oh, Marcinho's up for it today. Abner chips one in looking for Ziggy. Doesn't quite get to it. Goes back out to Abner here. Plays it out to MJ. MJ looking to take on Marco Antonio. Blue arrow today. Oh, shrugged off. That's no good. That's no good at all. Abner ball inside to Campuzano. Gets the flick into Everton Ribeiro. Looks to curl one. A little bit of whip on it there. Keeper though well aware of it. Shales, welcome to the game. Dankus Maximus, welcome as well. You haven't missed much. We've just started. Well, there's been a couple of chances already. Ibanez. Soon to be starting Brazil centre-back. Campuzano into Marcinho. Dropping into midfield here. MJ with loads of space to find Abner here. And he can look up and whip a good ball in. Bustos is there. Everton Ribeiro will keep it alive. MJ now. Campuzano, good ball again. Looking for Abner. Edmundo's there, but he needs to be careful. Because Abner's not the giving up type. Keep the pressure on here. That's exactly what we expected. MJ. Dramatic improvement today. Skips away. Good work there. Abner looks for him again in the box. Low ball across. Bustos had to be. Lovely work. Nahuel Bustos gets, I believe, his 4th or 5th goal in the black and white of the Pontepretanos. And yeah, it was just a barrage. Bahia, worst side in the league, playing a very weak team today. And this was just going to happen. Ben, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Enrique, are we dropping David Luiz from the national team? After the Germany fiasco, I think we're probably going to have to. But very easy football. Completely agree there. There we go. And Bustos loves a tap-in. Scored a few. Phil C. Evening, Phil. How's it going? What are we drinking tonight? Rough cider. Local rough cider. Where's that, Phil? Where's that? A local cider. You a West Country boy as well? Some good shit down here, Phil. Some good shit down here. I mean, I'm actually not far away for any Scots watching from the Abbey where Buckfast is brewed. Ruskin's favourite drink. So that's a little fact, a little alcohol fact from my area. Good work though. Good start. As expected. This is a game we should be winning. Hopefully we can make some changes. Bit of rotation here. High ball here. And Gabby no goals. Stamping his authority on that one. Campuzano just about finds Everton. That's a good ball. Can't find his way through to Abner. He's seeing a lot of possession early doors here. Thiago Maia steps away. That's neat. Abner into trouble though. And now out of position. Oh, Gabby. A little bit rash there. Oh, they're just so bad. Oh, Ibanez. What a ball. Now MJ into Ribeiro. Looks for Ziggy. Lovely touch inside. Hits it. Bam. Bam. Ziggy, Ziggy, Ziggy. Can't you see? Your first touch and finish just mesmerises me. Talk about semis. There we go. I am warming up here. Great play all around here. Lovely ball from Ibanez to find MJ. Everton Ribeiro, simple. I feel like we've seen MJ do that quite a few times. That first touch, just lifting it into the air. And there we are. Yep, Solo 75 finishing, more like 175 finishing. Bosh. Not quite a half volley. But we're happy with that. Good start here. 2-0. If we can play, you know, as strongly as we appear to be in this game, go into the Grêmio game with, you know, a downhill run-up, so to speak, and smash open the Uruguayans in the Copa Libertadores, then that's the exact way we want this episode to go. That's the dream. But we're pretty much keeping them in their half here. You've got to be worried coming to the Majestoso. League leaders, beaten everyone this season pretty much, other than I think Flamengo, the team that we would like to beat. Look at that. The pressure is on. The Zico press. You don't hear much about it. Jurgen Klopp gets the plaudits, but we can do it too. Bustos almost. Oh, he does somehow come away with it. Foul there, maybe. MJ. Oh, the turn. Just to whip one with the left, unlucky. Joao, welcome aboard. Good to see you. 45 minutes and then rest some players. So I think probably right. Enrique, yeah, this Bahia side. This is Serie D. I mean, they are truly terrible. How did they even get promoted in the first place? I mean, it was a good season for us, the promotion season. Some of the players in that. Gone but not forgotten. Big Brodge. Oliveira. Although saying not forgotten, I've just forgotten what his first name was. What was it? No, I can't remember. But he was good. Troubled, but a good player. MJ eventually took his role from him. That's poor. Poor pass there. Ronaldo. Campuzano closing. Ronaldo again. Into Antonio. Elton. Oh, Abner read that. Oh, we've had some slight defensive issues in recent games, but no issues there for Marcinho. Wins that back with ease. Bustos. Strong as an ox. Now Marcinho will release the Argentinian down this right-hand side. He's away from one. Skips away from Juninho. Takes the touch there. Oh, yeah, Mabele. He was great. He wasn't there in the first season, though, was he? Was he second season? Tough challenge there. Bustos looking dangerous. He's already got his goal. Wasn't a yellow card, though, was it? No, just a talking to. Abner over this one, but you'd fancy Marcinho to be the better option here. Edge of the 6-yard box. That's about right, I reckon. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Ziggy's there. He rose for it well. They get it away. Mundo now. Oh my God. Oh, that was. I did not expect to get that. That was a pressure X instant hit pass. What were they doing though? They look shook. You've got the full force of the macaca behind you. The roaring crowd here, baying for blood, baying for more goals. Under pressure, and then when you close them down like that, just put it into touch. Put it into touch and pray. Right, let's get a third now. Thiago Maia, over to Ribeiro, into Ziggy. Back into Ribeiro. Lays it back, looking for Bustos. Van is there, had to deal with that. Pisano's header won't reach. Gabby Go. Easy for Abner. And even as again, we start again here. I mean, thinking back at the first season, you remember Ziggy's role in the team. He had no role pretty much. I can't even remember. He got a dramatic improvement, didn't he? And he got a dramatic improvement. It sort of forced us to play him, which was a great thing for this team. Ribeiro wide to Marcinho. What a ball that is. Marcinho low ball looking for Bustos. Could fall back to him again. Over to Ribeiro's pulling the strings. And there we go. Easy work. Easy stuff here. 24 minutes, 2 goals. Ziggy started at 64 rated. That's mental. And it's impressive that he's even got to the point that he has, considering his starting point. But yeah, Enrique, I couldn't agree more. At one point, we doubted that Ziggy... Well, it wasn't even a doubt. It was like Brodge was the man. Ziggy could maybe be the understudy, but eventually he was probably going to leave or, be sold for pennies. Nope. South American Player of the Year. Absolutely destroying things. I think we might sub some people off here. But yeah, Ziggy's been the real fairy tale story of this side. I think Abner as well. Everton, that never works. Campuzano whips it wide here. I mean, how many players have we got from the first season still in the first team? We've still got Igor on the bench, but obviously it's Ivan, Abner and Ziggy are the ones remaining. I'm glad that there's that many, because you can quite easily clear out a whole side with no problems at all within 3 seasons. So I'm glad that we've still got a few stalwarts in this side. Now MJ, we want to see more from him today. Good run from Everton Ribeiro, and it's not a bad pass as well, looking for him. Of course, Arnaldo. Arnaldo will never leave this side. He's a one-club man. Mainly because we'd never get enough for selling him. What pass is that? That was poor. Marcinho, though, on an absolute tear today. Can't quite find it. Just finds Everton Ribeiro. MJ now. Oh, lovely. Step back inside. Oh. Back out to Abner here. Good ball in. Ziggy's there. Oh, MJ with the footwork. Crosses it in with the right. Into their box here. Campazano wide. Marcinho looking for Ziggy in the box. Everton Ribeiro won't get to it. Come on. Right, subs, yeah. Time for some subs. We really need to be going for just fatigue here. Marcinho, speaking of Arnaldo, we'll give him a run out. I think Everton Ribeiro... Oh, Campazano's a bit tired. But we do need to protect Abner at all costs, really. I think we'll bring... I don't want to play Thiago Moura at left back, because that'll wear him out. We'll put Ibanez there, just for a change. David Braz on. And I think we're going to take off Everton for Quidsi. How can I forget Quidsi? We're talking about the legends of this side. I don't know why everyone wants to see Roney today. Roney for me is not a player for this situation. The home fans want Quidsi, and he's on, and he's taking the corner, and Bustos with a great run here. Nahuel Bustos, the young Argentinian. For me, weirdly, I thought he was going to be a better player than Yuri Alberto. I thought he was going to perform better for us. It's a bit more difficult for him out on that right-hand side, but he has contributed a lot of goals. And for a very short man, they call him the Argentinian Sergio Bustos. That's what we call him, Sergio Bustos. And he's risen well there. They call him the South American Tim Cahill. Look at that. I mean, Bahia player barely jumping. Quidsi there, first touch of the game. I mean, he might have had one touch just to centre the ball on the corner spot. Yeah, straight in, big impact, fan favourite. So on the pitch now, we do have almost all of our original players except for Igor. We can put out 6 or 7 original players. I'm a big fan of that. I don't know what how many. I think the Leeds series, I'm sure we'd sold all of the original Leeds players by the second season. I'm sure of it, which is pretty standard for me. I'm not like normally a big man about keeping the same players in, but I'm glad we have. Gabby no goals. Oh, that's fortunate. That's very fortunate. David Braz putting the pressure on Campazano back there, doing what he does best, playing it cool as well. That's lovely work from the Colombian. And Gabriel sticks it forward for Ibanez, playing out on the left back role today. A little change of scenery for him. That's a foul, apparently. Oh, Matty Dobbs with a big shout. Bustos is the new Aguero, but Yuri is the new R9. What a duo that is. I mean, if that is the case. MJ to the box. MJ, Quincy. Possession a little bit too fancy there, a little bit too tight for that sort of action. Oh, hello, we're being caught here. Braz needs to get this right. Gabby No Goals is back. Just cutting off the passing angle there. That's very nicely done, but a good chance here. Quincy will play it away. Thiago Maia now into MJ. Unleash the pace here. The blue arrow. We need to be getting him goals or assists. That's not a good ball. Bustos just checked his run there at the last minute. We get it back. Ibanez now. Thiago Maia. MJ away from Edmundo. Still MJ. Oh, I'm not going to lie. I want a goal. I want a goal with MJ. Thiago Maia. Ziggy. Quidzy. Lining one up there. Arnaldo. Strong as an ox. Nice work here. Still Arnaldo. Oh, looks for Ziggy. Oh, should have made it 3 for Ziggy today. A deserved one there. It was a great ball. Good work, Arnaldo. Thiago Maia, lovely. Oh, what a pass. Just spraying it wide there. Ibanez into Ziggy. Oh, that's a good challenge, but Ibanez is there. Ziggy into Quidzy. Quidzy inside. Oh! Quidzy! Oh, dearie me. I'd love to see him getting a goal and assist. In just a few minutes here. Oh, did really well to keep that down. Bobbling around, got his studs on it, got something to it. And I think the shot got a slight deflection. But yeah, unfortunate. Right, let's make it 2 corners, 2 assists for Jimmy Quids. MJ's there. Keeper punches away. Thiago Maia straight back out to Quidzy. Have time to look up, put a dangerous ball in, and Ziggy is there to grab his hat-trick. Ziggy, 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 can't you see? Oh no, it's 2. Fuck. I thought he'd already scored 2. Oh well. We'll take it. A brace is always nice. He's on a hat-trick now. I thought he'd scored another one. But 4 goals at home to Bahia. Absolutely. Totally expected. Quidzy again with the assist. He's come on. Put on a clinic. Assists from the man with the most beautiful goatee in Brazilian football. One of the original players who we certainly were. I think that might have come off the defender actually. But Ziggy making a nuisance of himself in the box. As Yuri Alberto, unused subs today, looks on from the bench. But he's been assured, I'm sure, by Zico that he's just being rested. But to come on and, well, not to come on even, and to see Bustos and Ziggy playing so well, scoring goals. He's going to be a little bit worried. Oh, hello. Quidzy. What a game he's had today. Thiago Maia out to Mara Jr. Looking a bit tired, but still looking to run at this team here. He's into trouble. Could there be a consolation here as El Shamrani comes into the box? No. Gabby across. Surely one of the best defenders in the league. You know that there'd be teams looking at him. Arsenal would be looking at him surely to not shore up the defence. No, he would actually. He would. He's not a traditional Brazilian centre-back. Oh, that's beautiful. Campazano now. Push it into the path of Quidzy here. Oh, the touch. Oh, the turn. Oh, the finish would have been delightful. Oh, Quidzy. Look at this touch. Look at the class. He just oozes class from every orifice. And he absolutely deserved his goal there. Only some good goalkeeping there, denying him. Should we go with the old classic? 86 minutes on the clock here. Let's make it 5. Having no goals with the flick. Bustos is there. Not going to get to it, but that is a horrible touch. Almost got to that. Well, come out and look to embarrass them. And it's worked here. Janino in trouble. Does well. And that ball wide. Only a minute left here. Let's keep the clean sheet. Ibanez will be gutted if we don't keep a clean sheet today. He's been immense, as has Gabby. No goals. Oh, you son of a bitch. Fine. Yeah, alright. I love the optimism, I do. Shamarani. It's not going to be your day, though, I feel. Enrique Quidzy came on wearing a suit today. He did. He did. A tailored suit. And some suede loafers. No socks. Daniel saying that you use class from every pore, not orifice. Yeah, you're absolutely right there, Daniel. That is not enough. That's not a pretty picture, is it? You don't want to see anything oozing from your orifices. You don't want to see anything oozing from a pore, but you wouldn't see it anyway. Yeah. Semantics. He's absolute class. He's a player that we never want to see leave the black and whites. Champion Maya taking some hits. This pass is blocked. Campuzano into MJ. Can we get him a goal here? No. Anyway, good performance. Absolutely casual one. 91st minute goal will be gutting for the Ibanez, Ivan, Gabriel triangle at the back, who are just immense. Just immense. Oh, I love that little dance. Lovely stuff. Ibanez, Ziggy, been playing together for a while now. Two players at the top of their game right now, and at the top of the league. These are the types of performances champions put in. I couldn't agree more, Matt. Absolutely dismantled them, but gave them a consolation so they aren't too demoralised. Yeah, exactly. Classy. Class everywhere. Class oozing from every single part of every single thing in this stadium. Oh, okay. Ponte. Oh, so the Ponte Grêmio rivalry, is that a real rivalry or one that we invented? Did they fucked us over, didn't they? Was it the cup? Did they knock us out of the cup this year? I think they did. I should know that. I'm fairly certain they did. Oh, of course, yes, Grêmio. That was the battle, the absolute war that we had against Grêmio. We got loads of players sent off. Are they going to bring this back this time? Was that the cup? I think it was. I think it was. Dirty, dirty Grêmio, of course. Dirty, dirty Grêmio. Being a Greek here and dirty bastards. So, 7.5s for Ziggy and Bustos. We've got this horrible good problem at the moment with our front three. We cannot accommodate all three of them as much as we'd like to. But they all just keep playing well, scoring a lot of goals. As I've always said, it's one of those good problems. But still, with them all on a blue, who would we start? I don't know. Anyway, good performances all round. 6.5s and 6s, looking good. Would be nice for MJ to get a goal, but you know, we'll take what we can get. Good performance. How did Flamengo get on? Oh, 2-2 at Paranense. No, not at Paranense. 2-2 at home. Boom. And there we go. 5-point lead. Damn, with only about 5 or 6 games to go. Could the league be ours? What an incredible season this would be. We've only conceded 19 goals. Incredible stuff. Only 4 losses this season. But Grêmio could put a big dent in it here. Could put a big dent in it. And they've been known to be a slight bogey team for us. But I completely agree, Enrique. It's not something that I think I've ever said in any of these series before, because generally my game plan is to buy as many exciting attacking midfielders as I can. But defence wins championships, and it's never proved to be so true. Actually, I don't want to say that. It may never prove to be so true than if we win the league this season. Oh, we have to win the league in the throwback shirt. Absolutely great shout there, Liam. So win against Bahia, yep. Bustos saying I owe it all to MJ. It was his cross. I just had to get on the end of it. I don't think it was MJ with the cross. Maybe it was. Ziggy's still the top scorer. Top scorer in the league. Yuri Alberto just slightly behind him. No messages today. So I think we go straight into the second game of the episode. As we take a 759-mile journey south to the city of Porto Alegre to take on the tricolor, the immortal tricolor. Grêmio, the bastards, absolute bastards. A very old historic side as well, 116 years ago they were founded. Only 2 titles though, but one as recently as 1996. Grêmio, I feel like a team that I sort of knew about a bit. But of course, it was the massacre at the Majestoso, wasn't it? That was the one. Rebelli with a 5-minute hat-trick. But they kicked the shit out of us. I don't think it actually was the final. Or the one we got knocked out in? Maybe not. Anyway, let's take a look at the sides for today. Bustos on a downward arrow. That makes that decision for us quite easy. Quite a few people have been saying that Ziggy should play out on the right. I just don't agree. I don't know. I don't agree. MJ, still dramatic improvement. That's good. We probably should have rested him a bit. Ibanez is going to have to come out. So Braz is in today. Not ideal. Not ideal in what could be a really tricky game. They've still got Brazil International Everton up top. Still being picked by Zico. Slight conflict of interest there. Zico's... I mean, it has happened. There have been a lot of managers that have managed club and country... Not club and a club side and an international side at the same time. So surely at some point these games have happened where they've come up against a player that they are also managing at that same time. It's an odd one. I don't think it happens very often, but it has happened. No other changes needed here. I'd be tempted to bring in Luis Fernando for this one. Campuzano's been okay recently, but not great. David Braz is currently playing for Grêmio. I did not know that, Enrique. Okay. Well, hopefully... I mean, he's a full signing for us, isn't he? He's not a loanee. He's always been okay for us. Is he right-footed? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's do this. This is a good side. They've got Jean-Pierre as well at attacking mid. One player that we have also looked at. Maybe we should bring in Fernando to bully these absolute bastard Grêmio players. That is a very good shout, Enrique. Let's do it. I'm actually up for that. I think that is a smart move. The fridge very rarely lets us down. When we ask him to do a dirty job in the middle of the pitch, he can do. And he's coming up against two defensive midfielders, so I think that is absolutely the right choice. Hopefully he can give Jean-Pierre a bit of a kicking if he gets a chance. Right, let's do this. There's an undercurrent of tension and anger every time this fixture pops up. And as we go again to the Arena de Grêmio, this is a game that we absolutely cannot afford to lose. Not just for our pride after the massacre at the Majestoso, where they kicked 10 shades of shit out of us. We're still at a very important stage of the league. And although we have, you could call a commanding lead at this point, we absolutely cannot be dropping points. You know, Flamengo will surely win if we don't. But yeah, this is a test. They're third in the league. I'm sure Grêmio will be disappointed that they're not in a position to be competing for the title at this stage of the season. But I think they are just too far away. I think they're about 10, probably 10 points off, maybe a little bit more. But they'll be looking, I'm sure, to ruin our party, or at least put a dent in it. We've got Yuri Alberto back in the side today. What can he pull off? Failed to impress against his old side, Santos, in the last episode. So he'll be looking to get back on the score sheet today. Marcinho had a great game in the last one. I'm turning into a huge Marcinho fan. We nearly sold him. Whoa, he's got away from us there, though. But that was a poor cross. And Abner will get to it. And, you know, there's only one thing on his mind. Can I explode forward? Can I find MJ? Oh, that's not a bad idea, but just poorly executed. Everton really is going to be a danger man here, and that's a lovely ball into Aguilera. Senior across, Braz is there as well. That's looped in. Jean-Pierre, great save, Ivan. Everton on the rebound, huge challenge there. Don't know who that was. We've got the telling touch on the line, but a massive chance there for the home side to take the lead. And now MJ into Ziggy. Holds off his man, does well to find Abner. Oh, and that is an incredible ball. Looking for Yuri Alberto, just not quite enough on it there. It's a pulsating start to this game, 8 minutes in. But we really got off lightly there. Two big chances. Everton with the goal at his mercy. Probably thought he did enough, but there was a goal line challenge just to prevent that one going in. This game is already being played at 100 miles an hour. And Everton now. Back to Jean-Pierre. Oh, that's a lovely hit. Bloody hell. Okay, two big chances for the home side. The crowd now on their feet. Need to take the sting out of this. Need to take the sting out of their start here. I would love to have Ibanez in today. What sort of fucking ball is that, Marcinho? MJ can't get to it. Everything looking crisp, everything working perfectly for Grêmio so far. Oh, Yuri Alberto was ready for the intercept here. David Braz into Everton Ribeiro. That's a good ball. Thiago Maia playing slightly higher up the pitch today. Yuri Alberto, good turn. Finds Marcinho. Shoulder to shoulder with Juninho here. Shrugs him off, good work. Back to Yuri Alberto. Everton Ribeiro, lovely. Oh, Abner. Oh, he's really hit that. Put the laces through it. Is he offside? He's not offside. No, he's not offside. Oh, what a chance that was. Lovely work here from Everton Ribeiro. Great first touch. Got the... Oh, that had the dip. That was going in. That was going in, and it would have been a net buster. Abner has been out of the goals for a while. And what a goal that would have been to see him back into goal-scoring form. Everton Ribeiro now on the corner. It's a shame we don't have Quincy. Thiago Maia is there. Gets a good touch to it. Gabby No Goals is there. They get it away. Oh, Thiago Maia nearly wins it back, but Everton stays strong. That's a really dangerous ball, looking for Enrique. Abner wrong side here. He's powering forward here, gets a good touch. That's not a bad ball, but Ivan aware. Ivan with the quick throw. We've been caught out. We were badly caught out by one of them in the last episode. That one worked pretty well. Abner, lovely. Oh, explosive here. Explosive stuff, and he finds Ziggy. No foul there. Abner back to MJ. Oh, that was meant for Everton. Oh, Yuri Alberto, great work. Oh, yes. This game is a humdinger. Good work here. The ball was meant to be to Everton there. Yuri Alberto did really well. Blocked the clearance. And then we don't get a replay of the shot, the chance, but it was a tight one there. What a first 22 minutes this has been. Drop a like on the video now if you haven't already. This is quite a game. Yuri Alberto's up for that one. The punch. A poor one. Thiago Maia. MJ back in. Just a slip in Ziggy. Very, very crowded there. Very crowded in the centre. Just a little chance for us to catch our breath here. Abner, nice flick into MJ. And back for Abner as well. I'm choking. Abner, power. Looking for Everton here. Ziggy. Oh, nearly turns. God. Excitement was getting to me there. Little sip and we're away. God, this has been incredible. How is it only 28 minutes in? It feels like a full game's worth of action has already happened. David Braz has got to provide the aerial dominance that Ibanez normally does. That's why we are where we are. Luis Fernando, a big hit there. Wouldn't want to be that Grêmio player. Seems to have walked it off. Ooh, that's dangerous and we like it. We like it. We're getting him here. That's great, great work. Good pressure. Abner picks it up. That's no good. It's no good. Now you're out of position, Abner. Real threat here. Oh, Brazzers. It's right, we got it. We got it, Ivan. Jesus Christ. No need. Enrique. Everton, the danger man. We don't want to be allowing him to turn. That's a nicely weighted ball out to Aguilera. Is it back now to Juninho? Oh, Jean-Pierre, the youngster. Oh, great effort there. Really unlucky. Mark Crawford, welcome aboard, mate. You have joined at a tense time in what is turning into an absolute classic. Grêmio are huge, bitter rivals. We've had some ding-dong battles with them in the past, and this is certainly shaping up to be one. They haven't taken us out yet, but the football has been played at an incredible pace. Chances for either side. Now Everton Ribeiro, a little bit of space for him. Yuri Alberto we've not seen enough of, and that's a poor ball. And that's crisp. That's really crisp. We've got to get this right. Jean-Pierre now. That's a really good ball. Rafinha will keep it in here. Gabby No Goals says, not on my watch. Not a good ball, but oh, I did really well to get to... No. Oh, Gabby No Goals doing the work of Ibanez as well. He's everywhere in the box. They are really putting us under pressure here. He only just got to that. His ball inside to MJ wasn't quite enough. But Gabby Goal's certainly a player looking at a Brazil call-up, not just for the nepotism that Zico will surely show. But he's been the best defender, arguably, in the best defence in the best team in the league. So, you know, you've got to be looking at him surely. Oh, that's a big mistake there. And Everton Ribeiro will pounce on that and surely will play Ziggy through here. Marillison to make it 1-0. Keeper's off his line. That's poor. That's poor. Come on, we've done that. Last episode we scored an absolute peach. Apparently the chip on the run though isn't going to happen. Oh, that's a lovely ball into Rafinha. Once again, Gabby is there. Gutted though. There's Fernando. Ziggy, little flick into MJ. Oh, that's the sort of challenges we were looking forward to today. And that has come. Oh, Ziggy out is already the shout there. It was a big chance. We should have got a lot closer. And there we are. Wow, tight game. 48% possession. Chances from either side here. It was a foul at the end of the half. Only half time. Yeah, I don't know, Liam. How is it only half time? I feel like I've already aged in this one, not just from that first chance. Oh, Everton. It's poor. Thankfully gives away a foul. Ooh, okay. I don't know, I think we're doing alright. Keep playing our game. I need to hurry. Look, they've got everyone back. Braz. Fernando. Oh, that's really shit. Come on. Alberto. Right, defending. Oh, can get to that. This feels bad. Oh, Everton does well. Ziggy ball through the centre, looking for Yuri Alberto. He'll run alongside Kahneman, but can't get close. Fernando, easy header. Oh, lovely ball inside to Fernando. Looking for Ziggy, the ball isn't right. We don't want Fernando in playmaking positions. That is not what he's here for. It's where Everton Ribeiro needs to be on the ball. Oh, a bit of space here for Aguilera. This is dangerous. Thiago Maia doing really well to get back and help Marcinho out. He's found its way inside to Everton here. Rafinha. Abner pressuring. Oh, real danger here. Marcinho does well to get inside, but that's some finish. Some finish there from Jean-Pierre. We knew he was a danger man. Let's take a look here. Good hold-up play. Marcinho's had a good game. Didn't get close enough to him there. We've gone behind. Could we be looking at another loss? After already losing one in the last episode. They are rare. Abner tries to power his way through. I think he is fouled there. Come on, we got this. Megged him. Yeah, Jean-Pierre has been quality. We saw that coming a mile away. Abner's going to whip this one in. Looking to cause trouble in the box here. It's a very good ball. MJ into Ribeiro. The curling effort is a good one. Oh, testing the keeper there. Come on, let's do this. Let's go. Far post. Oh, MJ, can you get to that? It's Fernando. Should be able to outpower Rafinha here. Low ball in is blocked. Oh, that's poor. Abner will get to it. Abner outpowered there. Oh, only for a little bit. Oh, somehow they get away with that. He's done really well there. Good pressure. Really good pressure here. Oh, somehow they found a way through there. We forced them long. Gabby wins the header. Feel maybe a little bit of momentum sneaking our way. Ziggy looking for Yuri Alberto. Oh, crisp. Very crisp. Come on. Only an hour gone here. It's much better. Everton Ribeiro, lovely work. Just shielding the ball, creating space. Ziggy's first time ball. Was it Yuri's first time ball even into Ziggy? Do we make changes on the hour here? Bustos is on poor form, otherwise I would definitely consider him. Good pressure. Oh, bloody hell. Risky business there. They find a way out. There's a bit of space here. Oh, this is nice passing. And now Everton on the ball. Back inside to Rafinha. Oh, they're just spraying it around here. Looking very comfortable, but that's what we wanted you to do today, Luis Fernando. And that's not a bad pass either. Oh, lovely. Oh, Ziggy's pass just letting us down there. It was a difficult one, to be fair to the lad. To stretch for it. This game feels like it could go either way. I feel like we could easily be caught on the break. It's gone off. Come on. MJ. Oh, steps away. Surely a foul. Referee! Absolutely fouled there. Come on, that's it. Playing for pride here as much as anything, lads. Lovely ball there. MJ into space for Yuri Alberto. What a ball that is. Yuri Alberto through here. Yes! Yuri Alberto. Yuri Alberto. Come on. It's MJ with the ball there. That is something quite special. Saw the runner early. Picked him out with a slide ball pass. Kept it low, kept it hard. Yuri Alberto in that position. Unlikely to miss. Look at that little look up. Saw his man. Questions of an offside there. But yeah, there we are. That's how you do it, Ziggy. That is how you do it. Probably the most natural goal scorer in the league at the moment. It's a big shout. Look at that lovely first touch. Just gets his body ahead of the man. Calm, collected. I feared it might hit the post, but it didn't. And that is a crucial goal at a crucial time. Can we go on to win this one now? Are there any subs worth doing here? I don't think there are. Campuzano and Roney maybe later on for Everton and Luis Fernando. Let's go Campuzano, yeah. I mean, Luis Fernando did win the ball back there to start that. We'll bring Campuzano in. We'll give them a little bit more time. I know Roney is a good option. And probably by the time that actually goes through, it'll be time to bring him on. But we'll see. Good pressure again. Grêmio. Really want to pass it out from the back. Yuri Alberto, good pressure. They're happy now to hold on to the draw here. Gabby, yes. Everton, lovely touch there into Thiago Maia. Yuri Alberto, good turn. Oh, Marcinho, great work. He's away from Janino here. Low ball in, looking for Yuri Alberto. Yes! Cause it's always Yuri Alberto. But you've got to give it to Marcinho there. He has been a different level in the last few games, Marcinho. They call him the Brazilian Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he's shown a bit of that there. Plenty of assists from already in this episode. And appreciated massively there. I love that turn, and then the turn of pace as well. Power to get into the box. It was an easy pick out in the end. Yuri had a bit of work to do. It was behind him. I completely agree, Ben. Marcinho is playing his way into the national team. Oh, he's dug that out well. That's class. That is class. Come on. And Luis Fernando coming off. Campuzano's going to get a run out. There we go. Let's make some more changes now. Let's give Arnaldo. Let's refresh at the back. Let's give Roney a run out there. No, run out there. There we go. Do we keep going attacking wise? I think we probably do. I think sitting back now might be a problem. Coming at them. We're coming at them hard and fast. And also we want to just keep our... oh, that looks dangerous. Arnaldo's there though. He can take his time. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. That's not what the plan was, Arnaldo. Here is Arnaldo. Looking for the run of Yuri Alberto. Didn't quite time that right. Oh, hello. Oh, nice work, Janino. You've done us there with the hips. Those hips did lie. Brazzers, yes. MJ, touch. Ribeiro, MJ, beautiful. MJ through the middle into the Macacaroni. Looks to step inside. Almost. Oh, he does come away with it here. Oh! Arnaldo! Ziggy! Oh! You're unbelievable passage of play there. Oh, Campuzano's won it back. Yuri Alberto into MJ. Bloody hell, tackles flying in here. Only 8 minutes to go. Oh my word. Ronaldo wins it back, yes. To the corner, Arnie. To the corner. This game far from won. Far from one, but what an incredible passage of play that was. We're certainly not in a rush here. We'll keep this one moving. Ziggy almost with the overhead kick there to finish this game off. Roney into a very tired Thiago Maia. I'm not going to risk anything here. Roney will keep it moving. Now Ronaldo again. He's got his sights set on the corner here. Into the corner. Yes, that's it. That's what we want. We've got them rattled now. Oh, I love it. I mean, there have been some pretty rough tackles in this game. Not of the quality of the massacre at the Majestosa that we saw last season. The Dirty Grêmio, still very much the dirty side that we know and love. That should be it here. This should be us almost done. It's a yellow card for Aguilera. Ronaldo back to Everton. We're absolutely not going to risk anything here. 3 minutes left on the clock. Running back out. Sliding challenge there. Trying to hurt us. Oh, hello. MJ, MJ, MJ. Yes, Thiago. He's like, fucking hell, Marrow. All you need to do is keep it for a few more seconds. You're chucking passes away. Oh, Roney. Oh, he's fouled. There we go. Well. This was quite a game, wasn't it? This was a real classic. This is as difficult a game as we thought it would be. Some incredible moments. Some good goals. Can Everton Ribeiro seal it here with an unlikely one? Anyone else who can take it from this angle? No. This is an unlikely one. It's probably a bit too much in that. Into the wall. Okay. Let's try and get it to MJ. Oh, that's alright. There we go. Yes! What a win! 2-1 and a brace from Yuri Alberto. Left out of the side in the last one. For good reason. And he's come straight back in and he's proved himself instantly. Matios, Jean-Pierre might be a good signing if scouted. He was actually one of our scouted players at one point. We did look at him. I think he was too highly rated. Kieran, cheers, mate. Impressive win. It certainly was. What a game it was. What a game. What a save that was to start off with there. Ivan, and then who's that? I think it's Everton Ribeiro back on pretty much his goal line. Putting the challenge in. Oh, then we had this shot from Abner. Everything happened today. This would have been an incredible goal. Whoop! Oh, had the old dipper on it. The big dipper. Yeah, big game here. Thiago Maia with the shot. I don't remember this one. I just want to see the goal. Hit the chance for Ziggy. Yuri Alberto. This was a good chance. Nicked in there on the left foot. I mean, so many chances. What a great game. So there we are. In the end, we created a lot more chances, but it wasn't the case at half time. So we really did step things up. 7.5 for Yuri. His average ranking is going to be high. Very high. There we go. Flamengo 4-0 against Chapecoense. That's why we could not afford to lose that game. To come from behind and win it shows great character. That is the character and the play of champions as far as I'm concerned. And not long left now at all. But Flamengo is still there. A loss for us and a win from Flamengo makes it very, very scary. We want to have it, you know. Oh, it's going to be really, really, really squeaky. It's going to be squeaky come the end of the season. So Grêmio, with a win, could have gone within 13 points. But they couldn't. They couldn't manage it. But that was huge. Completely agree, Enrique. That'll be remembered as one of the most important games this season if we win. Only 3 days later, luckily only at the Majestoso, but we take on the Uruguayans, and we're going to have some tired legs for this one. But we need to start strongly. Yuri's learned dipping shot. Lovely work. It's quick work from him there. Let's get straight into it. This is going to be tricky. Kim Jong-un in goal. At the Majestoso. I think we're going to roll out the old throwback today. Throwback is coming out for all of the cup games the rest of the season at home. How are we doing? Tired legs as expected. Who do we play up top though? Everyone's scoring. Ibanez again on poor form. Not the time to be doing this. Not the time to be doing this, Ibanez. Campazan on a downward arrow. Mara Jr. very tired. We should have rotated more. We knew this was coming. Who do we play up top though? That's the question. I'm leaning towards Yuri and Bustos. But Ziggy keeps scoring. What does it do to team spirit? It's a 2 team spirit loss. Campazano. Luis Fernando on a downward. We could play Thiago Real there on a blue. Oh, well, Ibanez has got to come out, so Braz is back in. Didn't do a lot wrong in that game. He's certainly not as secure. But Ibanez, I'm a little worried about that. He's got 5 form. What could he... I mean, maybe he's just annoyed at the amount of work he's having to do to keep all those clean sheets. I don't know. Igor in at central mid. That's not a bad shout, Matios. Ivan on a downward arrow and tired as well. Could bring in Fabiano there, but I feel like that's too much of a three team spirit hit as well. Taking out the captain in such an important game at home. We need to be strong defensively today. That's where we start. We start at the back. Could play Quincy for Campazano. He's not great as a central midfielder. That's the problem. I'm going to go Albustos up top. I'm going to leave Campazano in. I'm going to go with it as it is. Very tired legs here. Not ideal. They've got a very angry looking defensive midfielder with 69 rated, but they've got some good players in here. And you can guarantee... Look at that back line. That back line is actually... Average rating of that back line. The defence is the same as ours. They've got a decent defensive mid. They've got some good players. Matheus, who would get the captaincy if Ivan was to be rested? That's a good point. Who is our vice captain? I feel like it probably is Ibanez, although he is only 23 years old. Campazano's got all the leadership qualities I feel that you'd want in the way that he plays. But yeah, that's a good question. We do need to decide on the vice captain. Now is not the time for that though. Now is the time for starting strongly here. 68 rated keeper. Let's pepper him. Good shout, Phil. All right, come on. Everyone like the video now for luck. V's in the chat for Takuma Asano. Like the video now. Let's get this one. Let's get a good start here. Let's find ourselves... Oh, I just want to be in the final. Just the final of the Copa Libertadores would be absolutely fine for me. That big occasion. We want it. We want to be there. But we've got to start strongly here. Come on. Let's do it for Takuma. Let's do it for the Pontepitanos. Out in force today. A night game here. Under the lights at the Majestoso. The majestic stadium. What's that in the distance? I think I can hear a train rumbling. Ho ho! Our ancestors. The railway men who built this club quite literally from the ground up. They're looking over us tonight. And they're thinking that all that is good and right in the world makes sense, then it's got to be a win tonight. Oh, we've got to win the Copa Libertadores, absolutely, Ben. To play the Euro Champions. Is that the World Club Cup final or whatever it's called? Oh, we've got to be there. What an occasion this is. You'd love to be there. The Uruguayans have brought a big support with them. How far away is Uruguay? I mean, everything's far away in South America. As I said, though, there's going to be some good players on this side. Every time you scout a player from a fake team like this, they've always got a weird set of stats. They're always incredibly good at one or two things with a spread of stats that you just don't see elsewhere. So in the cut, Thiago Maia's on a yellow card, as is Abner. I wonder how those add up in the cup. No Ziggy today playing at home. It's going to be controversial. But Bustos and Alberto have certainly been contributing their goals, their fair share of goals recently. This is absolutely huge. Come on. Biggest game in Ponte Preta's history. Let's win this. Let's keep a clean sheet, obviously, first of all. But also, let's win it. Campuzano back in today. Marcinho, clever little flick there into Everton Ribeiro. Conviri Alberto first time. Into stretch him early on. Thiago Maia now. Whips it out to Marcinho. Had a great game in the last one. That's a poor ball though. Start we're after. You know this side are going to be up for it. You know the magic of the Copa Libertadores. Talk about the magic of the FA Cup. But, you know, the magic of the Copa Libertadores, the fans, the passion, the fireworks, it's all there. Oh, Everton. Oh, almost. Right, come on, let's just concentrate here. Braza. It's a lovely ball into Aaron Jr. Rides his man well. Finds Yuri Alberto. Taken out there. Ref. Come on. Don't be silly. Gabi no goals is in. He would love to have his partner Ibanez back with him today. It's such a shame that he's missed 2 games in a row at this crucial point in the season as well. I'm not happy with that. Zico won't be happy either. There's something going on behind closed doors there. Great work, Everton. It's really not the time to be breaking up. Incredible centre-back duo. MJ, what a ball that is. Looks up and pings one out first time. Marcinho again looking to do as he did in the last game and skins his man there. The Bernabeu is well off. Oh! And the opposition defender. It's a half-hearted touch to that and we almost come off better there. MJ looking close here. Back to Ribeiro. Time to look up. Great ball. Bustos near post. Could fall to Alberto. Oh, that's it. Let's get a goal. Let's get an early goal. Oh, we've got him rattled here. Abner, lovely ball into Ribeiro. Oh, that's a good challenge. Strong challenge there. So we have to keep the pressure on. You don't want to play along the back at the Majestoso. You know what happens. People get caught out. Gabriel missing the header there. It's not something you say very often. It's a Pico. Lovely turn. David Braz is there. Good work from him. Needs to have a good game today. Ribeiro. Oh, lovely turn away from De Paula. Lovely. Oh, just about squeezes it into Marcinho there. Bustos, a big touch. Almost finds his way into the box. Bernabeu has to bring it out. And it's gone. It's been cagey, I have to say. That's a nice footwork. Oh, Bernabeu does well. Once again, hits it into Rosed. Everton back to Campuzano. Good ball in. Alberto's there. Campuzano will keep it alive. MJ is cheeky. Cheeky stuff. They're putting everyone behind the ball here. That's fine. We're at home. We love to break him down. Alberto on the turn. Finds Everton Ribeiro. Big shoulder barge there. They've got some strong men. Some big strong lads in this side. You can really feel it. Some of the challenges coming in here. Everton into Campuzano. MJ takes a big shoulder but finds a way out. Oh, that's a foul, ref. That's a nasty one. Oh, it's a straight yellow there. Let's have a look at that. MJ getting a little taste of Uruguayan elbow there. That's nasty. That's really nasty. Cynical stuff. A little bit too far out even for Abner here. Yuri Alberto pulls wide. Touch away. Now Abner. Abner, oh, almost forces his way through. Sheer force of will. Force of will. Everton, come on. Come on. I have to say we're looking a little shaky. We're not looking 100% confident here. Such a big game, I can imagine that would be the case. So much riding in this game. Certainly don't want to concede. David Braz, big header. And that'll fall nicely to Everton Ribeiro. Slips into the path of Thiago Maia, lovely stuff. back into Everton. Ribeiro fires one over the top, looking for Yuri Alberto there. Myers' header won't find Abner, but that will find touch. Okay, a little bit sloppy. Certainly not playing with the same fluidity that we did against Bahia in the stadium just a few days ago. MJ, too easy. How's he got to that? Good pressure though, forcing a mistake. MJ, really good work there to dig out Ribeiro. Yuri Alberto. Low ball across. Bustos is there. Yes. Bustos. Bustos. Brazil and Argentina working together in perfect harmony. And the busty boy at the far post doesn't miss a tap-in. They both love a tap-in. That's lovely work there. Bustos coming in off that wing. Doing exactly what Takuma Asano used to do. But just better. Good work here. Ribeiro slipping it through. Yuri Alberto would have thought surely a shot is on here. Is he more likely to pass to Bustos than Ziggy? That's the question. That's the unknown question on everyone's lips. There's always been doubts about their relationship, both on and off the pitch. Obviously Ziggy will, you know, as much as a team man as he is, would have struggled with an exciting new striker coming in for big money and starting games ahead of him. And adding in the extra narrative of them both going for the Golden Boot. The question is, are they as unselfish as they would be playing with others? The good thing about having Bustos in with either is there's no real competition for that. Oh, we cannot let them score. Oh, fuck off! No! No! Oh, we took our eye off the ball there. That's poor. And that could cost us dearly. It's a high ball. Gabby doesn't win it. No one deals here. David Braz just a little slow. Gabby slow as well. But Ivan with the big error there, you feel. That's straight down the centre. Oh dear. Well, need to score 2 now, at least. Bustos. Nice. Down the corner into Marcinho. Time to look up. A dangerous ball in. MJ! MJ, come on! Big chance there. Unmarked header. Marcinho, as he so often is, the catalyst for our attacks here. MJ couldn't keep that down. Rarely you see him in those positions, near post headers. Oh, they've made a mistake here. Bustos is onto that one in a flash. Nahuel Bustos, only Yuri Alberto in the box to aim for. Finds him. Oh, referee. Referee. Bustos, great work. Bustos the bully, they call him. Oh, Braz, that's a bit much on that. Marcinho. Great ball there into Bustos. Bustos bursts into the box here. Oh, Luna does well. Really well there. Bloodsy hell, he needed to as well. Oh, good pressure. Oh, how's he done that? How's he done that? Brazzers, what you doing, mate? That's it. That's great work. Lovely. Love it, Brazzers. No, it's fine. It's fine. As long as it's not a red, that's absolutely fine. Professional foul of all professional fouls. You've got to absolutely love that. That's an experienced man. Make sure he's not going anywhere as well. Love that. Love that. That's fine. That can spur on this side now. You know that's got the crowd off their feet. There was certainly a risk of a counter-attack there. He wasn't having any of it. Now Bustos. Back inside to Campazano in an attacking position. Steps away from his man really well, and he can find Marcinho here. Huge chance. He's got Yuri Alberto to aim for. Lays it across. Oh, it's too obvious, but Alberto's there. Back to Bustos. Yes! Come on! That's it! Bustos again. Gets his brace today. Nahuel Bustos, not a scorer of great goals yet, but a great goal scorer. That busty, beautiful busty boy. Come on. There we go. Bustos or bust, that's what I say. Enrique, you called it. He's a Libertadores player. He's scrappy, he's efficient, he's hard-working. And he's always there with a tap-in. Ziggy watching on for the bench. You're thinking, why am I not playing here? Top goal scorer in the league, at home, at the stadium with the fans that love me more than life itself. Why am I on the bench? Well, Bustos showing you there. He can be just as effective, or unlucky. So there we go, 2-1. Not ideal, but we'll take it. We will absolutely take it. Only one shot for the visitors. Founded in 1966. Famous Uruguayan side. One shot for them, one goal though. And it could be a crucial goal in the makeup of this tie, but hopefully another couple in the second half should see us through. Obviously, we have a chance to get some away goals when we make the trip to Uruguay. Braz is nice. MJ with the trademark touch and the trademark losing the ball. Oh, Braz! Okay, you're alright. You're alright. No need to worry. That's it, slow it down. This is our house. Abner. That's Thiago Maia. That's it, I like it, I like it. This is calming the nerves. Campuzano, that's Port. Bustos, that's it, great pressure there, Nahuel. Good work there, Brazzers. Marcinho spots MJ in a bit of space. It's good spreading of the ball there. Oh, MJ just can't quite get past his man there. Oh, we've got him closed down here. Zuyab. That's it. Come on. MJ out to Abner. That's Marcinho in a bit of space. Not one we see taking shots very often, but he's hit that very, very well. Oh, and that is some creative defending. We definitely want another goal here, though. Marcinho giving it a bloody good go there. Everton Ribeiro, the classy touch. Oh, loses out. It's unfortunate. Oh, they are playing a risky game here. They get the ball out pretty well in the end. So you have under pressure. Great pressure all round here from Ponte Preta. Everton Ribeiro finds Bustos. He can find Yuri Alberto. And surely... Whoa, what a save that is. What a save that is. Bloody hell. Yuri Alberto, rarely denied in those positions. That was something special. Almara Jr. Oh, lovely. Too much. No. For Everton Ribeiro, it's unlucky. He's looking good with the ball at his feet at the moment, I have to say. It's not going to help him with his dramatic improvement though. We need goals. Campuzano once again, across to Marcinho. To Ribeiro, a little flick into Marcinho again, finding his way into the box. He seems to want a goal today. Not really what we need from him today. We need a clean sheet, but fine. Oh. Oh, Brazza. No. Okay. Gabriel's there. Don't worry. No need to fret. Oh, Campuzano. Everton made a great run there. Didn't use him. Oh, that's a lovely flick. Here we are. Alberto in the box. Couldn't quite pick him out. We're still going balls out here. Could be an argument that looking to keep things tight would be the right option here. And we've been pulled apart. David Brazil on his own here. Zeryab, good ball. Ivan, you've got that, mate. Okay, phew. Okay, no problems. No problems. Had that under control the whole time. Ribeiro looking for Bustos. Bustos pressuring here. Jesus Christ, this is turning into a bit of a stressful one. It's just a little bit scrappy here, and that does not bode well for us. This is exactly what visitors will want here. 70 minutes on the clock, we probably need to make some changes. Campuzano held off far too easily. There's a Pico with the turn! That could have completely changed things there. Let's take a look at the subs. We need to make some changes. That was terrifying. Ooh, we're tired. We're very tired. I think we'll bring Quidsi on there. looking very tight. I don't want to bring Roney on. Let's... Enrique, can Bustos play in the MJ role? No, not really. 69. Let's go. And this... I think we want Luis Fernando on the pitch for the end of this game. Let's go Campuzano there as a centre mid. Thiago Maia there. And let's bring on Arnaldo. Some fresh legs in the defence. 72 minutes though, we really just do need another goal here. But I think we've got another goal in us. I'm not concerned about that. Come on. Do we go slightly more defensive? That's the question. As long as we're smart, should be okay. Braz. It's suddenly very warm. Can't just pass it around for the whole game. Could do with another goal. Let's not be getting that. Thiago Maia, lovely ball into Quidzi. On the turn, finds Yuri Alberto. Lovely touch. Oh! Out of nowhere. Suddenly we're into a bit of flurry of passes and almost a goal at the end of it there. Great work from Quidzi coming on. Almost. That trademark Quidzi wizardry. Oh, Quidzi. That's not what we want you to do, though. Paula now. Goal now would be catastrophic. Gabby, that's strong. Oh, big tackles coming in. Thiago Maia is through the centre. Yuri Alberto to one side of him. Thiago Maia. Oh, Quidzi, yes. It's very, very rough here. Very rough. Good header there. Quidzi out wide to Campuzano. Back inside to Quidzi. Lovely first touch. Quidzi! Yes! Quidzi! With what could be a vital goal here. An absolute club legend. You just cannot write this script. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. He is a folk hero in Campinas. And goals like that, that's not going to change it. There we go. Quid's in there. On his left as well. Making the late run from defence. Rolling back the years. The real thing. Campuzano there with the razzle-dazzle. That's a good goal. Come on. Oh. Quidzi. Jimmy Quids. Been there since day one. He's our day one boy. And 3 goals now in this first leg. Should surely be enough. Got to hold him here to 3. A second away goal would be catastrophic. Come on, Quidzi. He's not quick, is he, anymore? Danger here. It's a good layoff. Braz with the ball. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Bit of the old Churchill dog there. Now Yuri Alberto. Can we finish this one off? Quidzi's made a great run. Oh, almost finds him. That's a look for him there. Fernando, strong header. Still chances though for the visitors. Oh, has that gone through his legs? 89th minute. The goal now would be a huge kick in the balls here. Campinas hold their breath. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! So that was painful. That was a painful end, but we've done it. I think I've just lost a few years of my life there, but I think we may have done enough to see us through eventually to the Copa Libertadores final. And this was by no means a guaranteed win, this game. In the Cup, anything can happen, especially against an unknown Uruguayan side. But we've done it. And it was Quidzy to seal it as well. You've got to love that. A brace from Bustos, who played well. This guy, I mean, they were both tap-ins, weren't they, basically? But both good tap-ins. Yeah, chat is, yeah, we're all just need to take a breath here. That is a good start. The away goal, slightly worrying. But I think we should be fine. It's good. 2-1, that would have been worrying. 3-1, we're happy. Bustos with a 7.5, lovely work. Marcinho with only a 5.5. Ivan with the 5. I mean, he conceded 1 goal. Is that really enough? Who will we play in the final as well? Well, Independiente off to a difficult start against Harmonucci. I really would prefer to play Independiente, but not too fast. But Harmonucci have got the away goal advantage. Interesting. But either way, it does look like we are going to be playing in a Copa Libertadores final, which in our 3rd season is a huge, huge achievement in itself. I'm made up for the lads, but we cannot get ahead of ourselves. Still plenty of work to do. And we will be doing it in the next episode, after what will, I'm sure, be a tricky game against Palmeiras. And I think in this national team squad selection, we should bring in the Ponte Pretanos. So we've got Palmeiras, Avai, 1, 2, 3, a local derby against Sao Paulo, 4, Goiás, winnable, 5, Cruzeiro, winnable, final day of the season, Vitória, all winnable. We don't really have any difficult games. I don't want to say that, but I don't think we do after the Palmeiras game. And that is certainly the biggest test for the rest of the season. And yeah, and that is coming in the next episode. Plus the second leg. We've done a lot of the hard work, but still plenty to do. And then Avai, they are bottom of the league. So, interesting. National team squad selection is there. Yeah, well, there we go. There we go. Well, we've done it. Great work. Great work, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for liking the stream if you have already. If you haven't, surely that last performance, surely a Quidzy goal to round off the episode is enough for you to like this video. Matt, you're saying Gabby, Ziggy and Abner to call up. Is that it? Just Gabby, Ziggy and Abner. Oh, I would like to see... I mean, I'd like Yuri Alberto in there, really. I mean, but yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Just to play the legends of Ponte Preta. I think Gabby, Ziggy and Abner's just about right. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for joining me. It was a good one. I'll see you in a bit.